Hey guys, what is up? This is Red Claw Wolf here with RS Airsoft. And today I actually have a review for you guys. I know I have not posted a video in a long time. I have been sick. I've actually just been out of the hospital. And the good thing is that everything's looking up and I'm getting better. So let's just step right on to this review. Today, I do have the review of the Echo1 RPD Spectre, I believe it's called, but we'll just call it the Spectre because it is modeled after the actual Spectre, which was used in the supposed Vietnam and Cold War era of history as far as real firearms go. This gun probably became popular and people know about it from Call of Duty Black Ops. And Echo One being the company that they are, were like, hey, we're going to make a gun from a video game. And why not? You know, it has a lot of appeal for people who play video games. And for me, I picked up this gun because I thought, you know, hey, it looks pretty cool and it's something different. It's not something you're going to see on the field that often with your M4s and AKs. So we'll go with the exteriors of this gun, then we'll go to the internals, and then my actual use of it on the field. Externally, you have a what appears to be a solid polymer upper and lower. It is quite heavy and quite thick. Dropping this isn't nothing's gonna really break. Simple iron sights, as you can see there. No top rail for any attachments, but for me as a player, never really liked scopes or red dot sights. You know, it's a game. I'm not expecting to shoot someone 200, 300 yards out, but as you get up into the front of the gun, there's a rail system right here. So if you do not want to use this foregrip, which where the battery is housed, right in there, you could throw a peg box on it and house a supposed larger battery. My experiences using a battery for this, I would recommend a 7.4 LiPo or an 11.1 LiPo. That's about 1,000 mAh, maybe 12,000 mAh, but no more than that. I don't think you can get in there. You might be able to get a small 8.4 in there, but those batteries can be kind of big. So it's just testing on what batteries you have. Orange tip on the front is not removable, nor is there any threading. I keep it on there because I'm always buying and selling and trading, so it's just for my own purposes. Let's see what else. There is a sling point mount on the back right here to attach a 1-point sling. As far as the functionalities of the gun goes, I believe that this lever right here, where my thumb is at, let's see if I can get that right. Yep, right there. I believe up is for semi and down is for full auto. And the safety, as far as this gun goes, is right here on this side where my finger's at. It's a little stiff getting it moved from safe to fire mode, which is indicated with a S and an F. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it, but right now it is in safety, and twisting it to that position puts it in fire mode and the trigger can be pulled. The magazine that comes with this gun is a low cap or standard 40 round mid capacity magazine. They only come in 40 round magazines for extras. They run about 10, 15 bucks depending on where you get them from. And loading and unloading is easy. You just make sure that this tab right here is facing back to where the it locks into the gun, and you just kind of give it a nice hefty push until it clicks, and there you go. Yeah, 40 rounds isn't really a lot, but this gun isn't really meant for like long range field engagements. It's purposely set up for CQB, as you can see by the size, and I believe the barrel length stops right about here. Also, pulling this back shows your hop-up unit, which is an M4 style hop-up unit, and you can see that there's that orange Mad Bull bucking in there, which is always a plus. So as far as externally goes, this gun is funky looking, but it's reliable, it's strong. It'll handle up to any of your normal wear and tear as far as how rough you are in your airsoft guns. Um, that's as far as the externals go. The internals, from what I have read and what I've heard, is it is a fully compatible version 3 gearbox, but is a custom type 3 gearbox. So what I'm assuming that means is it takes version 3 gearbox parts. It has a short type motor, and uh, that's as far as I know as the gearbox goes. I'd imagine it's Echo1 gears and all that, Echo1 piston, all that kind of goodies that you get from Echo1. Um, Going up, like I said, the hop up unit, it's a M4 style hop up unit, but I believe they had to shave something on the air nozzle to be able to get it to fit compatible wise. So it's like a custom uh, hop up unit, and it has that Mad Bull bucking, so you're never going to be able to get good distance with this. Out of the box, when I test fired it at our local game uh, with a team therapist, and they were doing the chrono readings. It was reading about 300 to 280 FPS on point twos. I use 0.25s, and after adjusting the hop up on this, I was able to at least get 100 feet, maybe 150. That's kind of pushing it, but especially something out of a short barrel like this. I mean, you're really not getting much of a barrel. That's pretty good. I mean, yeah, it's not gonna hurt if it hits someone, but you can reach out and touch someone with this, no problem. Uh, and then for my personal experience, like I said, I only used this in CQB. I didn't really use this as my primary. I had a different weapon, which will be in another review that I used for my primary. But as far as CQB games go that we played the day I used this, it's awesome. Rate of fire is about, with the 7.4, was about 12, 13. Nothing super fancy, but I usually only shoot in semi. Rarely do I ever go in full auto. And it's pretty accurate. I didn't have any deviations of it going super far left or super far right. Maybe I'd adjust my hop up here and there because I had it curving up too much just because of the BB weight. But after getting it dialed in, I mean, the thing shoots straight as an arrow. And it's kind of a lot what you would expect from a small package. But Echo1 always does a really good job. My only complaint that I would have is the magazines. Do I like using high cap magazines? Yes, I like using high caps. But I do also enjoy the feeding reliability of a mid cap magazine. So I'm indifferent. 40 seems a little low for if you're in CQB. You know, you're going to be putting down a lot of BBs downrange because you're wanting to suppress your opponent and let your teammates move up. Or within this, you're going to be on the front lines because you have it's a small profile. I mean, you can, I have my arm extended here. You can keep it right here. You can also one-hand it if you want to, which is pretty nice. It's a little heavy. It's probably about 5 pounds. Most of the weight is centered in the back, which is nice because you can hold it out and it's not like front heavy or anything like that. But I'm pretty small, and so doing this kind of stuff is a little strenuous on me. But I think you other guys that lift, if you know what I mean. This will be lightweight, easy. You could run with this all day. Would I recommend getting this? Sidearm, yes. If you're gonna want to use it as a primary, I hope you're playing CQB or Speedsoft, and you're gonna need like 3 or 4 magazines extra. If you're not just wasting BBs. But yeah, it's a Spectre. It's from Echo1. It's a pretty cool gun. I always like something different, and this was something definitely I enjoyed using out on the field. So that's all I can really say about it. CQB gun, small, low profile, and pretty affordable. I believe I purchased this on evike.com for $155, and it definitely outperforms many of the other guns I believe you can get for that same price point that are Chinese clones or even some of the upper like $200 range. I mean, it'll reach out and touch someone, no problem. So, um, if you like something different, something unusual, pick this up and just give it a test run. I mean, if you don't like it, hey, I mean, it's a nice wall hanger and it's a Spectre. I think that's pretty cool as far as aesthetics. So, this is Red Claw Wolf. This is the review of the Echo1 Spectre, and this is RS Airsoft, and I will see you guys next time.